If you enjoy the content on this channel, please like and subscribe. Bad Sisters, originally titled Emerald, is an Irish black comedy television series developed by Sharon Horgan, Dave Finkel and Brett Baer. Set in Dublin and filmed on location in Ireland, it is based on the Flemish series Clan, which was created by Malin-Sarah Gozin. The first 2 episodes aired on the 19th of August 2022. Apple TV Plus renewed the series for a second season on the 8th of November 2022. The series received positive reception from critics and won the 2022 Peabody Award. It received a leading 12 nominations at the 19th Irish Film and Television Awards, winning 4 including Best Drama, and received British Academy Television Award for Best Drama Series at the 2023 BAFTA Awards, alongside 2 additional wins. The series received 4 nominations at the 75th Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series for Horgan. The story revolves around 5 Garvey sisters, Ava, Grace, Ursula, Bibi and Becca, who live in present-day Dublin. After Grace's abusive, controlling husband John Paul dies unexpectedly, the sisters find themselves at the centre of a life insurance investigation. The series flips between timelines, one before John Paul's death, in which Grace's sisters plot to murder their brother-in-law, and another after his death, in which a determined insurance agent tries to prove the sisters' malicious involvement to save his struggling business. In September of 2021, it was officially announced Sharon Horgan would co-write, produce and star in what was then titled Emerald for Apple TV Plus, as developed by her production company Merman. Malin-Sarah Gozin, the creator of the series, Inspiration Clan, joined the project as an executive producer alongside Bet Hammerlich, Michael Salgo from Belgian Caviar Films. Other producers were Faye Dawn, Celia Mountford from Merman, as well as Brett Baer and David Finkel. The cast was initially believed to include Asad Bayab, Eve Hewson and Brendan Gleeson in early reports. The cast was later confirmed in March of 2022. Principal photography took place in 2021. Cast and crew were reported filming in and around Dublin and locations at Sandy Cove, the 40-foot Howth and Malahide in August. They would also film in Belfast. The title sequence depicts a physical Rube Goldenberg-style machine made from dangerous objects and props from the show, and that foreshadowed the narrative elements in the main storyline. The sequence was mostly handmade, designed and made by Peter Anderson Studio. The theme music is a cover of Leonard Cohen's Who by Fire, performed by PJ Harvey. Some trivia notes. Some of the lead actors have famous Irish family members. Sharon Horgan, who plays Ava, is the sister of former Irish rugby player Shane Horgan. Eve Hewson, Becca, is the daughter of U2's Bono. Brian Gleeson Thomas is the son of actor Brendan Gleeson and the brother of actor Domhnall Gleeson. Now this is a show I was absolutely blown away by. Initially, upon first viewing, I thought it would just be an easygoing comedy, as I'd known Sharon Horgan's work, of course, from the fantastic Motherland show. But instead, this is a dark, twisted, at times funny, black comedy that really is thrilling as well. The cast are absolutely fantastic in this one, with Horgan herself delivering a fantastic performance here as the oldest sister, Ava. But all of them are excellent, from Ava Berthissel as Ursula Flynn, the middle sister of the Garvey family who's having an affair, to Sarah Green as Bibi Garvey, who lost her eye in a car crash caused by John Paul, and the wonderful Eve Hewson here as Becca Garvey, the youngest sister who is a massage therapist. Even Anne-Marie Duff here as Grace Williams, the second eldest sister of the family, who is controlled and routinely belittled by her husband John Paul. And albeit that sometimes you feel so frustrated by her, you also really do feel sorry for her at times as well. Brian Gleeson as Thomas and Daryl McCormack as Matthew Claflin are also superb in their 2 roles as they now investigate the 5 sisters into what they feel could have been a murder, but in the same breath though they have ulterior motives, as now Thomas of course is trying to save his business. Even that now, having the idea of 2 insurance men investigating it rather than a police investigation, I just found it was a clever touch. But the standout of the show has to be the wonderful Klaus Bang here as John Paul. He plays a manipulative and abusive man who exerts the complete control of his wife and daughter's lives and comes into constant conflict with the rest of the Garvey sisters. The mere fact that very first episode you see that he's already dead, and now of course you have to get to how he died, is just so clever, so original and so groundbreaking. It's almost like you knew how the story would end right from the start. But that's the joy of some fantastic writing here, as the show twists and turns and keeps you so invested, so interested, just to see how and when they actually finally get to kill JP. I do, however, feel though, with a lesser actor in the role, this would have not worked, and Klaus Bang plays JP absolutely magnificently. He's arrogant, he's mean, he's suave, he's sordid and horrible, and for me, honestly, JP is one of the worst characters I've ever seen. He's so awful that you can't help but watch him. This show is fundamentally a show about relationships and how they're tangled into such an overwhelming knot that they can't surely find their way out from. I also love the setting here, of course, of Dublin, and the beautiful cinematography of Ireland really just sort of almost acts as a travel advertisement for it. Look, this is a show from its fantastic title sequence right until the very end credits that keeps you on the edge of your seat, fascinated, stimulated, and thoroughly entertained. From its wonderful story, fantastic acting performances here from the whole cast, but in particular Klaus Bang. Bad Sisters is a show definitely not to give a miss. Bad Sisters gets 9.5 out of 10.